Hey guys, it's Elish from Elish and Zue, and today I thought I would do the Reddit stories. I find some of them fascinating. This is the AITA stories. I don't really have a word for it, so I'm just going to go with jerk as of the moment. I'm going to read 3, determine whether or not they're the jerks, and then I want to do these weekly. Hopefully this gets more views than most of my videos. And maybe eventually Zue will feature in them. Right now she's doing stuff. So let's go with the first story. Am I the jerk for telling my daughter I told you so and I am not fixing it even though it will cost her thousands to fix? My son pointed me to this website. I have a 26-year-old daughter named Ava. We helped her put a down payment on a house and she's changing things in the home. I've told her so many times to hire a professional if it is not a DIY project. Alright, it was worded wrong, I'm sorry. I have had to fix so many of her projects, and I put my foot down telling her I will not help from now on. Ava mentioned changing the tile in the bathroom, and I told her she should hire someone for that if she isn't using stick-on tile. Well, she went and tried to do it on her own, and she made a huge mess of the bathroom. She called me up and asked if I could fix this. I told her I told you so. We've done this dance way too many times, and she needs to hire someone to fix it. She told me it will cost her thousands to fix, and I could do it. Told her no again, and she called me a jerk. Now she's messed up a bathroom. Now she has a messed up bathroom since she needs to save up for someone to fix it, and she thinks I am a jerk. No, I don't think you are a jerk because you told her to do it, and get professional if she knows she can't. You're just doing what you're supposed to do. Eventually kids have to learn for themselves, and you told her do it yourself, and she didn't, so that's her problem. A lot of the people are saying that he's not the jerk, and now it's time for me to say yeah, because he's not. You told her not to. Okay, this is gonna go faster than I initially expected it to, but maybe I'll work it out. Next is, am I the jerk for telling my wife that my son will always come before her? My 32 male, wife, 30 female, is concerned over our financial situation. I think her concern is misplaced, but I told her my income isn't going to change anytime soon, so I asked her what we wanted to do about it. She suggested that when my son, she is his stepmother, turns 18, we should start charging him rent. I immediately shut down that idea and told her we would have to think of something else because there's no way I'm charging my son to live in our house. She said it was reasonable since I was paying most of his college tuition, but I told her there are alternatives. I suggested we stopped eating out so much because it's $50 to $100 per meal, but she didn't like that idea. I suggested other things, which she rejected. So I told her I'm open to suggestions, but my son isn't going to be our source of income. She told me I should think more of her than my son. That made me a little mad, so I told her my son will always come before her. She called me an A-word after that and hasn't talked to me since. Did I overstep? Okay. Yes and no. This is a fine line. You're reasonable for saying, he shouldn't be our source of income, because he shouldn't. He's your kid. But at the same time, also, there's, certain areas where, yeah, you need to charge your kids rent. But if he's, helping out around the house and he's actually doing and making something of himself, it's okay to let him live there, I guess, free of charge. But if he's just, laying around and never doing anything at all, then, yeah, charge him. But what it sounds like is that there's no need to charge the kid, so he's not really out of line, but she is for kind of well, we should just use your son. You can't just use people's kids as a source of income, even if you don't like them or if they're not yours. That's not how it works. The comment says, not the jerk. And this person said, not the jerk. If she can't cut out eating out so much, there's no way the next step is charge an 18-year-old rent. That's fair. If you can't cut your eating out cost, then why would you immediately go to the 18-year-old? Get another job. But there's a lot of replies, I think, to that one. But ultimately, I think most of the people agree that he's not the jerk in the sense of he told his wife. Like, that's not okay. Am I the jerk for respecting my husband's ex-wife and having nothing to do with their children? I am 38. I met my husband 4 years after his divorce from his ex-wife. She stalked me during the time we were dating and became a problem. She literally wanted to make sure I have nothing to do with their 3 kids who are teenagers, so naturally I respect bio mom's wishes. I do not speak to the kids when they come. I do not spend any money on them for holidays. They don't speak to me. I do help my husband if he needs help financially to get something for them and if needs to rearrange plans. I definitely help him. But other than that, not my kids, not my problem. Example, several months ago, the youngest boy needs to be picked up from school and shower and then taken back to school. My husband had to work late and the ex-wife didn't want to drive 40 minutes back to pick him up, take him home to shower and go back to the school. Sorry. She called my husband and asked if I was home and she would just take him there. He told her no and that I had plans after work in which I needed to go to take care of before I come home. Sorry, I can't read today. She sent me a message stating that there's no reason why I can't help out and get her son taken care of. I reminded her of her request to not have anything to do with her kids and therefore not my problem. She went on and on about how I don't contribute to the kids' needs and I don't spend money on them, but I can spend money on my husband's first child with another woman. I explained to her that his first wife and family doesn't treat me like crap and I have a relationship with his oldest son, so therefore, yes, I will do for them when they need me. I have respected her wishes and do not get involved in anything related to her kids, and now she's mad because she needs me to do something. Let me just add this. His kids were told by their mother that I was the reason that they're not back together, so the kids have nothing to do with me. Why should I make the effort? I understand where she's coming from, because, like, the other lady is the jerk here, ultimately. But then again, this is a kid left, like, hopeless. Like, we don't know why they needed to go home and go shower, so the fact that you're kind of like, well, you told me not to do anything, like, you should, I guess, at least, like, the kid doesn't really know, and if they do know, then yeah, you're right to be like, no, I want nothing to do with you. But if the kid is innocently like, I need to shower, and the wife is just kind of like, well, pick him up, like, you never know. The comments are, not the jerks, not the jerk, like, I feel like it also needs more details in order to be able to understand it. Like, the fact that the one ex didn't want her to have anything to do with the kids, that was very clear, but, like, in a sense, you are the jerk, but also you're not, so it's like a very thin line that you're walking there, but